We got a couple more, or we got at least 15 more minutes of beautiful stream action. I want to thank Mr. Benson for joining me. This is our first time casting together. I think it went very well.
I'm enjoying it. It's good fun. We've made some groundbreaking moves in Call of Duty. Bring back firing range. Mm-hmm. That's just fantastic. Bring back what was the other one we decided that we should bring back as well?
High rise.
High rise. That was it. We're gonna write a letter. We're gonna get it sorted out. We're gonna bring those game modes back. I think it'd be awesome.
Cargo, Search, and Destroy. This is a map and game type I have not played or witnessed very much. What do you think about it?
To be honest, not a massive fan.
Yeah,
that's just
and it does look like we are changing it back. They didn't want to play it. Meltdown,
Good.
Search and Destroy. This is something I really enjoy and love. It's a very open map, lots of long lines of sight. Sniper play we see quite a lot of on this map because of, the left side on yellow is a very wide open area. I've seen some beautiful plays there. We've got the middle of the map, which is, very dynamic, lots of little places to sneak in and out of. And then we've got the ring, which is extremely hard to spot people. Gunfights are a little bit crazy in there. Everybody's hopping through the pillars, looking to grab that, the random hipfire shot. So this map has a lot to offer, and I can't wait.
Yep, it's going to be very, very close. Although what I have to point out is the last S&D we saw, Thrust, they won it 6-1, and they made it look so simple. It really, really was. And I have to think, are they going to do it again? Is S&D Thrust strong point? Is it a guaranteed win for these guys?
Obviously, you can't guarantee anything in Call of Duty, my friend.
Yeah, true. Very, very true. Very, very true. But, it is their best game mode. We saw them lose the respawn game types right at the very start, and that was kind of shocking, I guess. I didn't really think it was going to go that way. Thrust looked just so dominant at the start.
Made another map change here. Express, Search, and Destroy.
They can't make their minds up.
I don't know what they want to play, but I'll take it. I like Express too. Express is a very AR map or AR oriented map. Lots of long lines of sight yet again, but there is some very tricky elements to this map. Very quick getaways off of bomb plants. You got to be very careful and watch. Once that bomb gets planted, it's almost impossible to find out where that guy's gone if you don't have line of sight on it.
Yep. Completely agree. What's your view on the sort of map animations? Obviously, on Express,
I'd like to have them on, to be honest.
I agree. I think there's nothing funnier than someone running a flag on Express that gets hit by a train. I just think it makes it so much more entertaining Call of Duty.
Yeah. I just think it adds another point of the game that you have to worry and, consciously think about. If you time your bomb plant to watch out and block yourself with the train, well, you're just playing it that much smarter. It's something that looks cool. It's played out well, and I like to see it happen. I like animations. I think I'm all for animations for sure.
Yep, and the one I really, really like is Cargo, because Cargo in the middle of the map obviously have all those containers which actually move.
Yeah.
And what that does is that completely changes the line of sights that you have. And, you could be on top red one moment and you can see top blue, and the next minute you can't see across towards the left-hand side building. And it just means that you can't ever sort of have that one slaying spot. And that's what we're traditionally used to. If you look back at Modern Warfare 3, if I was to say lockdown to you and I was to say AR lockdown, you know exactly where your ARs are going to be placed to do that slaying, where you always want to have the one in the corridor overlooking. Mm-hmm. And by being there, it's a very static role. Whereas, by having these map elements on, especially on a map like Cargo, it just has a whole new dynamic feel to it, and your ARs have to be adapting to everything that's going on around them.
Yeah, they can't just count on, a solid line of sight throughout the entire time. They have to be able to move and change position if need be, if a crate or the train gets in their way. So, just do us a favor. We're coming down to map 5. Type in the chat who you think is going to win. Is it going to be Thrust or Obey? You can vote by typing it into the chat right now. Map count guess is 2-2. And we have 933 viewers. Let's push it. 70 more viewers. That's all we need. Let's go.
I think there's a lot of Thrust love right now in the chat. You said that, and Thrust was just written everywhere. Not a lot of Obey love, but a little bit right at the end.
A little bit of Obey love.
They've
always been the underdog, though. I think they're okay with that.
Well, let's see if they can come out and take the victory. I'm actually on board with Obey first. On board with Breezy, who's going to be using the Scorpion and Scorpion Renown for that massive fire rate. And Breezy being a little ambitious to be honest. I mean, obviously they are on the defensive round as Clayster actually takes on Trizzy. That's going to make it 4 versus 3. Breezy being very, very ambitious, being a little bit too aggressive for my liking, especially on the defensive side. But I suppose he's trying to scout out where these thrust players actually are.
Well, I'm watching over and I'm on board with Saints. Sensor grabbed the 1. He saw the 2nd on the opposite side on the stairs going into top bridge, and he's not going to challenge it. He does have the MSMC, but he is pushing in now, and he's getting brave, but they have a beautiful setup. All 4 members of Team Thrust are in beautiful positions to defend this bomb plant, and I love it. I love the way they just pushed in, took control, took care of it, and now the bomb is planted. Although Crumpy walks in, grabs a kill, Breezy picks up a 2nd. Are they going to be able to hold on to the retake? Breezy grabs a 2nd kill with that Scorpion, and we've come down to a 1-on-1 Breezy versus Sensor. Sensor with the bomb plant. He does have the added points for the bomb. If the bomb does explode, he is going to get additional points, plus the kill is going to land him in good shape for a kill streak, and he does hold on to it. Sensor takes out Breezy. Breezy look for that amazing jump shot out of train, not able to hold on to it. Grabs a couple shots, but the Scorpion is just not powerful enough to contend at that range with MSMC locked in already, and that's going to put first round in favor of Thrust. Something we saw previous on Standoff. Are we going to see a repeat? I don't know.
To be fair, how well Thrust set up that round, I'm going to have to go ahead and favour Thrust in this Search and Destroy. They had that on complete lockdown. Got a little bit shaky after the bomb was planted, but Sensor's just positioning and awareness was key, and he played that round so very well, and he managed to win that 1v1 very, very simply, and he has actually just shut down Breezy. And I'm pretty sure Breezy was the bomb carrier, jumps around the corner to seize prey. Easy.
Sensor, what are you doing? He must have ate his Wheaties this morning. And Saints snakes the last kill for him. That could have been huge for a nice, good score streak to have in the pocket. But Sensor, man, this guy is on fire right now in Search and Destroy.
He is really making those moves and making those plays. He very nearly had a 3-piece, but you see Saints pretty much one-shotting him. But that was mainly because, obviously, the amount of damage that was done. But 2-0, and that round was over pretty much before it begun.
Oh, Fears has a sniper rifle in hand. That must mean he's feeling quite confident. And I'm going to watch this guy to see where he's going with it, because I want to see some sniper action. But I want to pose a question to you right quick. You know, we get a lot of heat, a lot of heat is thrown across the board from pro players when, you know, weapons are used that other pro player. Oh my god, he just did it. Cray gets dookied on as the Smangle comes out of play with that sniper rifle. Fears grabbing the 1, looking for the 2nd top side of the bridge. But back to the question. Pro players throw around a lot of heat towards other players who use guns that are not viable on land. Now, Crumpy responding with another sniper kill of his own. Beautiful gameplay, and I keep getting cut off because the gameplay is awesome. But when people use guns like Scorpion, that, you know, Scorpion is awful on land, but they use it online. Do you think that's something that's, you know, is good to do? You practice with a gun that you're not going to use at a LAN event?
To be honest, you've got to do what you've got to do to win. I mean, in tournament situations, I can see why people would use the Scorpion, but in a scrimmage situation where the whole point is to prepare your team and practice for LAN events, I don't really see what the point is using the Scorpion. If it's just a friendly scrim, you should be using what you're going to use at LAN. You know, maybe change up your strategies, but using weapons that you're never going to use at LAN isn't really a smart decision in my opinion. And as I say that, Clayster actually shuts down. That's going to be 3-0 to Thrust. Wow.
We're seeing that landslide again with their Search and Destroy play. It just feels like we have much more veteran Search and Destroy aware players on Thrust, whereas Obey might be still just, you know, getting comfortable with Search on this game. They're just not comfortable with each other on this game. I don't know what it is, but, you know, Thrust plays Search and Destroy beautifully from what we've seen so far.
Yep, they've been playing just their entire setup every time on attack and defense has just been impeccable. And I'm gonna have a quick look at Sensor, who's doing that familiar rush that we saw him do last round, and he's making moves towards the B bomb site. But Clayster actually shuts down Crumpy and already Thrust dominant 4th round.
Clayster almost picked off that 2nd kill. He wasn't able to reload quick enough, and that kind of makes me wonder if he should be running the quick mags. But then again, we got Saints just closing up the round here with a beautiful 2-piece with that M8.
They make it look so easy, don't they? I mean, Thrust.
I wish I could shoot my gun this good.
I know, right? Look at the accuracy right there.
I'd be the biggest pub star ever, but...
Having said that, I saw your tweet earlier on apparently about. Oh no, actually, I think you sent me a message on Skype about how you got, what was it, like 3 dogs and 4 swarms? And
I posted a video. I did a commentary. I'm doing a YouTube commentary series about successful tips and tricks on how to start your YouTube career off right. And one of the gameplays I used, I dropped 114 and 4, and I got 4 sets of dogs and 5 swarms in a 6v6.
Teach me those skills, sir. I need to know those skills.
It's not even skills. It's just, I don't know how you want to say it. It's boosting off of hardpoint and how the point system works. So what I do when I play is, I'll jump on the initial flag, but then I'll get off and I'll let them take it again, and then I'll grab another 200 points once I kill them. And I just do that over and over again to get my kill streaks. And I play against bad kids because obviously, pubs are not the best way to compare gun skill or anything like that. But I enjoy it. It's fun. And I love to play the game. And wherever I can play the game is fun for me. So competitive or not, pubs or not, it's all the same.
Good. Well, thanks for the tips. I'm gonna go into pubs and use that, see if I can try and get a gameplay to challenge that, although I doubt it if I'm honest. But back on this, it's a 1v1 situation. It's Crave versus Fizz. Fizz is actually on a 2-kill streak. Bomb, he needs to try and pick it up, and he's only got 18 seconds left. Pretty sure there's going to be an engagement.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Anytime you leave search and destroy bomb plant to the last 30 seconds, if somebody's watching one bomb plant, they're just going to transition over and they're going to take the kill just like Crave did there.
Yep. And 4-1, I mean, this is what we saw last time in that search and destroy. Obey only managing to take the 1 round. Actually, let's have a look at the scoreboard. We can't bring it up right now because of the kill count, but it'd be interesting to see what the sort of kills and deaths are looking for. And as we say that, we have actually just broken the 1,000 mark.
Yeah, I just saw that too. 1,010 viewers concurrent right now. Can't thank you guys enough for making this happen. I appreciate it. Myself, Holiday Doc. I've got my co-caster here from Europe, Mr. Benson, who's a fantastic commentator. If you've not seen this guy in action, you will soon, because we are working on a beautiful project that's going to hit the public era very soon. And can't thank you guys enough.
Yep, thank you very, very much for that. And, we've had some fantastic gameplay as well to be lucky enough to cast over. And it looks like Obey may actually be making a cheeky bit of a comeback. They're definitely not over.
I think Thrust got a little complacent, trying to play it a little cheeky, just like you said, with the snipers and stuff like that. But now we've got Fears exchanging the jump shot, and Crumpy just barely holding on to that kill. Half a second more, and it would have looked like Fears would have got that kill.
Yep, it was very, very close, but Crumpy manages to just get that jump around the corner and shutting down Fizz, and that is actually going to give them 2 rounds now, and Obey could be on the comeback hype. And, we saw them do it in the first map of this show match. I mean, that comeback in Hardpoint, we were, just casually talking, and next thing we know, Obey had actually won the map, and we were like, wait, what just happened?
Whoa, what happened here? I was moving to just casual talk because we were just wasting time, but apparently Obey's like, hey, you don't count us out yet. And I just got to quickly mention that, if you want to support Clan Thrust, do us a huge favor, follow the stream. We are trying to get it partnered to produce some more show matches here on the weekly basis. Follow the stream and follow the Clan Twitter, twitter.com/Clan Thrust. You're going to be keeping up to date anytime we do live streams, show matches, stuff like that. You can also get your team in here and try to win $100 if you beat Team Thrust. So there's going to be some cool little challenges that Thrust is doing to promote their new team here. So can't thank them enough, and you can thank them by simply just following their accounts and stuff like that. So back on board, we are 4-2 right now. Thrust Sensor into that position, planting the A bomb again, gets bomb planted. 3 members all in position. Clayster takes out Breezy, trying to swoop into the bottom red train. We have 1 player on the opposite side, Obey, in topside bridge, and it looks like they're just trying to hold it down. Fears able to do just that, takes out the long shot, takes Cray down, and that is round number 7.
Yep, and this is going to put Thrust now just 1 round away from tying up this show match and taking it 3-2. What a nice shot that was! Wow.
With a second round ending kill cam and a quick scope. Jeez.
This guy. Was he from a sniping background? I think we should get that checked out.
No, he wasn't.
Because that was some lethal accuracy right there. But yeah, like we say, 5-2 now. That's going to put Thrust just one round away. Sensor's going for a bit of a rush, and he is going to have that pay off, but does get shut down. Not entirely sure who
Obey
that was.
responds with 2 of their own, making it a 2-on-1, and Clayster,
wow,
closing it out, just walked in there, took control of the area, grabs the 1, there's that beautiful foul play, and jumps up, anticipates the movement. These are positions and control type situations that you need to take notes on, because right there that shows you just how map aware that player is. Beautiful play. Clan Thrust takes out their first show match, holding it on against Obey. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you follow the Twitter account, twitter.com/ClanThrust. Follow the stream, and we can't thank you enough. Do you want to shout out your Twitter? Maybe you can get some followers. These guys might be interested in knowing who you are, man.
Yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, I'm a compulsive tweeter, not going to lie. You can follow me at Tech, that's TEC_Benson. I'll put it in the shout box as well. But yeah, I'd appreciate a few follows. That's always good. Thank you very much, Doc.
And I'm almost at my 10K milestone for Twitter followers, which is huge. You can follow me at twitter.com/NBHolidayDoc. All one word, NBHolidayDoc, nice and easy. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. 1,000 views on our premiere first broadcast. That's huge. Can't wait to work with you some more, Benson. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. I'm Holiday Doc, and I'm out of here.